As you might remember, Justin Baldoni acquired the rights to her book, which he got greenlit and turned into a movie. The two of them had been friends and fawning over each other for years. Their email communications were included in his lawsuit against her and her husband. And despite their very long and close relationship, in December, Colleen Hoover publicly came out in support of Blake Lively. And then she got immense backlash from her very loyal fans. People who felt betrayed by Colleen Hoover and who think she picked the wrong side.
Colleen reveals her merchandise is being marked down.
My boss, Stephanie, put all of my merch on sale for $10 an item. That's like 5 times cheaper than what I paid for each item.
The writer has come under fire for her initial support of Blake Lively. At the start of the public It Ends With Us feud with Justin Baldoni. In her Instagram rant,
tends to want to talk about why this is such an important film and why it's so empowering, and I think that that is really important. But I think what's beautiful about this film is there is every color of human emotion in it. There's levity, there's joy, there's humor, there's hope, there's pain, there's tragedy, there's violence, there's trauma, there's sadness, there's exaltation, there's life, there's death, there is like the love, there's loss, there's just, I mean, really, like, it is a kaleidoscope of the human experience.
In the glitzy world of Hollywood, alliances are forged, rivalries ignite, and secrets lurk just beneath the surface. But what happens when those secrets burst into the open, shattering the carefully crafted facades? Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are currently battling Justin Baldoni's staggering $400 million lawsuit.
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are fighting back against Justin Baldoni's $400 million lawsuit as they're now trying to have the case thrown out, calling it a vengeful attempt to silence Lively after she spoke out about alleged sexual harassment. With explosive accusations, legal drama, and California's Me Too protections in play, the high-stakes clash is more than a celebrity feud. It is a battle over accountability, free speech, and the law.
Seeking to have the case dismissed as a vengeful attempt to silence Lively after she spoke out about alleged sexual harassment. With explosive accusations, legal drama, and California's Me Too protections in play, this high-stakes clash transcends mere celebrity feuds. It's a fight for accountability, free speech, and justice.
By the end of the day today, I'm gonna be broke as shit. Thanks, Stephanie. You better be careful because maybe TMZ was right. Maybe I am firing all my employees and retiring. Well, I can't retire now because now I'm going to be in the hole by 5 p.m.
Colleen then makes a statement directly to the public, saying,
even if you hate me, you should go buy a piece because it's a very kind of bad thing. You know, at least I have my Diet Pepsi. It's still going to be a great day because you guys get almost free merch. Congrats.
Today we're diving into a story that has set social media ablaze. A feud no one saw coming between Colleen Hoover, the queen of emotionally charged novels, and Blake Lively, Hollywood's golden girl.
And today, Dumois reported the following. Colleen Hoover, the best-selling author behind the controversial novel It Ends With Us, has taken a step back from the public eye amidst the ongoing legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Hoover has not only deactivated her I to the G account, but has also reportedly retired from writing, according to Dumois sources. She's so over it. It has fully ended. No more writing, no more books. Yes, It Ends With Us is one of many, and they are bestsellers. She must have enough money to retire and not want to deal with any more drama. It's gotten very toxic.
It Ends With Us drama does not stop because now allegedly Colleen Hoover is retiring from writing. So according to Dumois, it says Colleen Hoover has taken a step back from the public eye amidst the ongoing legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni.
By the end of the day, I might just be broke from all this drama. Colleen Hoover recently made a public statement urging her fans to buy her merchandise, saying, "Even if you hate me, you should go buy a piece."
Disturbing new post by Colleen Hoover has left us all wondering if she's okay.
It's maybe either a new rock bottom for me or the best thing that's ever come out of my brain. Look at this. I poured Diet Pepsi into my ice cubes. I'll let you know how it goes. Here we go. Do you think other people do this? You put water in our water. Do y'all put wine in your wine? I guess you don't drink wine with ice cubes, though.
It's a bad thing, but at least you'll have my stuff. It seems like a strange way to promote her work amidst the chaos, but she insists it's still a great day for her fans.
So these are recent motions to dismiss, both by Blake Lively as well as Ryan Reynolds. So Justin Baldoni has not had an opportunity to respond yet, but it's kind of a shotgun approach of each and every allegation that Justin Baldoni has made up. They're kind of knocking down, saying the statute of limitations, which for defamation is 1 year, bars a lot of these allegations. They're saying that there's a California law which allows for individuals to come out and talk about sexual harassment and assault that protects her from defamation in these lawsuits, because she's not making them out of malice, but instead telling her allegations as she believes them to be, and she's asking that these lawsuits be dismissed with prejudice and not allowed to be amended. So she's saying, let's end it now, don't let them come back from it, and give me my fees and damages, which you're asking for treble, so triple the amount of damages that she says that she deserves.
Initially, their collaboration on It Ends With Us appeared to be a dream come true. However, behind the scenes, tensions simmered, culminating in a shocking moment during a live interview on Good Morning America.
Blake Lively did not unfollow Colleen Hoover. Neither did Ryan Reynolds. There's been discourse on the forums, on IG, on here. You cannot search for Colleen in their following list, because if you do, she will not pop up. However, the way I figured it out is I started following Colleen so that way it'd be easier to see her on a list of like 500 people. She is still followed by Blake and by Ryan Reynolds. I think this may happen once you like reactivate an account, because I remember when I was covering something else, and this is just giving me deja vu, and it was like someone who reactivated their account but I couldn't see them on a following list if I searched for them, that is. Anywho, there's lots of theories as to why she reactivated the account just like 2 weeks after deactivating it. Do we think she reactivated just temporarily to delete some posts and go through her IG? Or maybe that's why she did it, but she's still going to keep it up now that she deleted the post that she had to delete. I'm really wondering if they delete any incriminating DMs or messages, would the attorneys be able to know that data? Like, is there a way of getting that? I have no idea if there's any lawyers out there and who want to answer these questions, because I can only imagine that they're probably deleting messages. But then again, like anything digital, I feel like there's a way to get it or see if it was deleted. Anyways, just wanted to let everyone know they're all still following each other. There's no bad blood between them. Well, not yet.
What led to this explosive confrontation, and what does it mean for both of their careers? Buckle up as we unravel the drama piece by piece. According to recent reports from Duma, Colleen Hoover has stepped back from the public eye amid the ongoing legal battle between Lively and Baldoni.
Colleen Hoover is officially in hiding. Blake Lively is trying to rally every celebrity and person of influence she can to prepare for this killer lawsuit Justin Baldoni has brought against her. Colleen Hoover has started to delete all of her accounts, private them, where we can no longer see them, comment them, or anything, as people try to hold Colleen accountable for her having a friendship with Baldoni for years, him being the only person willing to push for her book to turn it into a movie, and then she jumped ship to go to Blake Lively's side. And when I went to search for Colleen Hoover on TikTok, there are now all of these things about Barnes & Noble now getting rid of all of her books. And if that's not enough, readers are sharing videos where they're going to bookstores and all of Colleen Hoover's books have been turned around where you can't see the title or author name.
She has deactivated her social media accounts and is reportedly retiring from writing altogether. Sources suggest she's over it and ready to leave the drama behind.
It is a kaleidoscope of the human experience, and not just the female experience. Like, yes, this is Lily's story and this is her journey, but the men's characters in this movie are incredibly powerful, dynamic characters. My mother, you know, you don't see her as much, but you really feel who she is and her journey. Young Lily, you really understand her, and so current Lily, my Lily has her own beginning, middle, and end, and young Lily has her own beginning, middle, and end, and then you overlay those two and you see this bigger, more beautiful arc. And Alyssa, played by Jenny Slate, you just like what female friendships mean, what somebody who like shows up for you means. And it just really is, it's a movie that I think can capture any age, any gender.
With over 20 million books sold worldwide, Hoover has certainly made her mark, but the toxicity surrounding this situation seems to have taken its toll. To understand the mess, let's rewind a bit. Colleen Hoover is a literary powerhouse known for her gripping novels that have garnered an obsessive fan base.
I'll do anything not to drink coffee. It tastes just like every other Diet Pepsi I've ever had. But I guess the kicker is, in 2 hours, when this ice starts to melt, will it be the best thing I've ever had? Probably.
This is definitely giving altered state of mind, whether it be medicinal or not. However, whenever Colleen Hoover found out that we were talking about how disturbing this footage was, this was her response. Her response to No Filter with Zach was that they must be new here. Me making ice cubes out of Diet Pepsi is one of the least disturbing things I've done here. Completely oblivious to the fact that this has nothing to do with the ice cubes. Colleen, separate yourself from these ice cubes. We're worried about your mental state. Now, maybe she's just gardened too hard for the day. However, this was posted at 8 o'clock this morning. Basically, she got up, got dressed, made this video is what it would seem like out of like a normal weekday morning. And this is how she's already acting slurred, delays speech. And then whenever she posts a follow-up talking about that we should all buy her merch because it's on sale right now, she already seems to be a little bit more with it. Maybe the Pepsi was helping. Maybe that's why she needs Pepsi in the morning instead of coffee.
However, a recent post from her has left fans concerned about her well-being. In a bizarre video, she poured Diet Pepsi into ice cubes, joking about whether others do the same. It raised eyebrows and left many wondering if she's okay.
Everyone has wondered why Blake Lively hasn't lost followers over on IG during this entire situation and mess. I think I figured out why. I think I have allegedly proof of why, along with some other very big name people. I think this could potentially show that Blake Lively is purchasing people to come to her account and follow her. Doing that in a way that I won't get in trouble. Let me show you the proof I have and why I think that. Here's the thing, Blake Lively has stayed at 45 million followers this entire time, not up and not down. Now, if you go to Blake Lively's IG and go to her followers and refresh, you will see a lot of new accounts pop up, and all of them are following the same type of people. They all have 5 people they're following, and they're following the same people, including Blake Lively. Now, almost all of these new accounts are following exactly 5 people, and their account says new. Following 5 people, account is new. Following 5 people, account is new. But here's the kicker. They're all also following these same people. Go look for yourself. You don't have to believe me. Almost all of them are following Mr. Beast, Girl Boss, Barcelona, and this Arthur guy. That's why her follower count's not going down.
On the other hand, Blake Lively is Hollywood royalty, known for her charm and stunning screen presence. However, recent motions filed by Lively and Reynolds aim to dismiss Baldoni's allegations.
So as people call Colleen Hoover out for all of the questionable things she has done over the years, this is what people are left asking.
Because we have questions, Colleen. What did Blake and Ryan promise you to get you to jump ship so quickly? And how's that working out for you?
And as everyone continues to hold Colleen Hoover accountable, even though she's literally disappearing, it's leaving everyone with only one thought.
Don't run away, Colleen, because remember, you stand with women, unless those women are accusing your son.
Citing the statute of limitations in California laws that protect individuals speaking out about harassment, they argue that Lively's statements are not made with malice, but are her genuine beliefs.
It ends with us author Colleen Hoover is back on the IG. Earlier, I did not see that Colleen Hoover was following Blake Lively anymore. And I also noticed that Colleen Hoover had deleted all of her posts that featured her alongside the up-and-coming wardrobe stylist. Well, she made a lot of changes to her IG today. According to the numbers, she previously had 5,697 posts, and now she has 5,665, meaning that she deleted 32 posts, including all of the ones with the plantation princess,
seeking to end the lawsuit with prejudice. In 2022, Sony announced the film adaptation of It Ends With Us, casting Lively as the protagonist, Lily Bloom.
We talked about how she deleted her Instagram on the First Degree podcast last week. Now she has reportedly retired from writing and let go her entire team. So then it goes on to say that Hoover initially showed support for Lively on Instagram, we all saw that, but has since remained silent as the legal battle escalates. Her decision to deactivate her Instagram and withdraw from the public eye suggests a desire to distance herself from the controversy. I mean, shit. This is close to Hoover revealed that she's also allegedly retired from writing, a surprising move considering her recent foray into the film industry. Obviously, I think that they're doing It Ends With Us like part 2 or whatever, not anymore. She reportedly let go of her entire team, signaling a significant shift in her career and public image. Obviously, this is saying something without actually saying something.
While some fans were thrilled, others were less enthusiastic. Colleen Hoover had remained silent about the casting until now, but recent developments have sparked speculation about her feelings on the matter.
Justin Baldoni is all about love and peace, but his defenders have been pretty rabid all over social media. That's just how fans are. Remember Johnny Depp's defenders? Whoo! And not only has she retired, according to Dumois, they also report, quote, she has also reportedly let go of her entire team, signaling a significant shift in her career and public image. Her team is most likely a literary agent and an entertainment lawyer, and perhaps even a publicist or more people on her team. All done.
Despite the drama, Lively and Reynolds continue to follow Hoover on social media, leading to theories about the state of their relationships.
Okay, so this is just one of the many lawsuits between these people. This is the Blake Lively versus Wayfarer Studios, and they have consolidated some of the plaintiffs, but I mean, look at all of this. Okay, look, this today, sitting here, it is Friday, March 21st. Look at all the things that were just yesterday were filed. A motion to dismiss was filed by Blake Lively. In and of itself, you know, that's headlines and people are going, oh my God, Blake Lively, motion. Then her memo of law, which was like over 100 pages, if I remember correctly. I don't exactly remember, actually. Don't even quote me on the pages, like a lot of pages, okay? Then declaration of the lawyer on the behalf of Blake Lively's motion to dismiss.
Some fans have even noticed that Hoover has deleted posts featuring her alongside Baldoni, raising questions about her loyalty and intentions. The tension reached a boiling point during the live interview when Colleen was asked about Blake's portrayal of Lily. Instead of a standard PR response, Colleen hesitated and then dropped a bombshell, stating, "I'm not sure Blake understands the depth of this character." The room fell silent as she continued, emphasizing that Lily's story is a reflection of real trauma and pain.
Baldoni's attorney has called Lively's allegations, quote, completely false, outrageous, and intentionally salacious.
I thought we were friends.
We are friends.
Since Lively's filing, Baldoni has been dropped by his talent agency, his podcast co-host left the show, and a women's organization just rescinded an award they had given him.
As your best friend, Lily, if you take him back, I will never speak to you again.
Now Jenny Slate, who plays Lively's best friend and Baldoni's sister in the film, is speaking out in support of Lively, saying, "I commend my friend, I admire her bravery, and I stand by her side." And Slate is just the latest cast member to publicly support Lively. Her co-star Brandon Sklar also shared Lively's complaint on Instagram, urging followers to read it and tagged her with a heart emoji. As for Lively's complaint, that's now with the California Civil Rights Department. It could take months to make it to court, so we could be reporting on this one for quite a while. Wow.
Blake, visibly caught off guard, forced a polite laugh, but the tension was palpable. Since that moment, Clips of Colleen's candid remarks have gone viral, igniting a social media frenzy. The hashtag #, Hoover versus Lively began trending, and the fallout has been significant. Hollywood insiders have come forward with shocking details, suggesting that the two have been clashing for months over creative differences.
This morning, a new lawsuit filed against It Ends With Us director and lead actor Justin Baldoni.
Come on. What are you doing?
Baldoni's former publicist, Stephanie Jones, is suing the actor and his Crisis PR team for alleged breach of contract and defamation. The suit accuses the Crisis team, including Jones's former employee, of scheming to bury and destroy co-star Blake Lively to protect Baldoni, and then blamed Jones for the smear campaign. The suit also alleges Jones discovered the scheme via text messages and other communications on that former employee's company phone.
Colleen wanted the film to remain raw and emotional, while Blake, as both the lead actress and executive producer, pushed for a more polished commercial version. As the drama unfolds, Colleen Hoover has reportedly retreated from the public eye, deleting her social media accounts and distancing herself from the controversy.
Colleen Hoover is back on the IG, is at this very moment in time still following Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, but she is not following Justin Baldoni. And that's not the end of it. There is a theory for why Hoover deleted her posts with the uncredited director of It Ends With Us, and it has nothing to do with her now supporting Justin Baldoni, because she's not. Theory is she just deleted those photos because even though her comments on IG are limited, she didn't want people commenting on them, the posts, even her fans, some of who feel very upset and betrayed by her.
Meanwhile, Blake Lively is rallying support from fellow celebrities as she prepares for the legal battle ahead. In a surprising twist, Baldoni's former publicist has filed a lawsuit against him and his Crisis PR team, alleging a scheme to undermine Lively and deflect blame onto her.
This morning, the court held a Zoom hearing on the protective order of Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's legal battle. Currently, there is a model protective order, but Blake Lively's side filed new documents trying to get an AEO, which is an attorney's eyes only protective order. If an AEO provision is granted, it will limit access to certain sensitive information so that only the attorneys involved in the case will be able to see it. So that means not only will the public not have access to it, but also parties involved in the case will not have access to it. Luckily, I was able to hear both sides argue this morning, and I have to say Blake Lively's team sounded pretty weak in my opinion.
The social media landscape is divided, with Team Colleen arguing that she's protecting her work, while Team Blake defends Lively's professionalism and talent.
As you can see here, Sony is also listed, but they were actually a distributor of the film. They may have helped to finance it as well in some way. But yeah, so this is Justin Baldoni. Now, the dispute really arises between, persons, even though there's companies involved. Really, they're all kind of the most mad at this guy right here, Justin Baldoni. It could stem from many number of reasons. Some people speculate that it's because Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively's husband, is jealous of Justin Baldoni. Some people said it's because maybe Blake Lively actually started to have some type of feeling.
As the legal proceedings continue, the question remains, can Hollywood and authors collaborate without chaos? Will Colleen and Blake find a way to bury the hatchet and make this film a success? Or will the drama derail the project entirely? Stay tuned as we continue to follow this unfolding saga, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Hollywood deep dives. In this industry, the drama never sleeps.